I want to read out John's story. He was unable to attend the Tinnitus to Silence event, but I think it's worth sharing with the tinnitus community. He writes, "My own tinnitus story began almost exactly a year ago. After never having had any previous symptoms of the condition, I believe a combination of both mental and physical stress played a role. Some of the known risk factors seem to be present for my tinnitus, including hearing loss. My left ear is completely deaf, with some upper range frequently lost in the right ear as well. This equates to having around 40% of the hearing of a healthy adult. I have had some hearing loss since birth. I work in a noisy warehouse distributing car parts with lots of whirring electric machines and banging metal. Now I try to avoid any further harmful noise exposure by using earplugs, but I've been doing this job for 14 years already. After contracting an ear infection, combined with plenty of stress from last year's heat wave, compounded by sleep deprivation, worries from my family farm in Snowdonia, and some unpleasantness at work, it was just after a mobile phone call when a sudden onset of protracted tinnitus occurred. This manifested as a high-pitched whistle like a kettle and lasted for around 3 or 4 months. This was devastating and something I've never experienced before in my previous 49 years. The noise was fairly constant and loud, but did fluctuate gradually over time. Luckily, earlier this year, I began experiencing longer periods of remission and even total silence for up to 2 months at a time. The tinnitus only came back during difficult periods, like for example when I was dealing with bullying people at work or in my family, and slept badly, or was under mental stress. Now there is no tinnitus at all to report. The key to recovery and breakthroughs seems to me to come from the following. Most importantly, we need to understand correctly the condition of tinnitus medically and scientifically as far as possible. Learning that it's a fight or flight response stemming from a largely psychological dimension as opposed to just hearing loss. Essentially, it's a safety alert indicator, sensing that something is wrong with your body or psychology. Therefore, reaching out and getting help and support immediately is a must. Early on, Julian's videos were very informative, factual, and crucially, very soothing, which is also important in bringing down a state of hyper-alert. The videos also explain a lot of empirical evidence-based science that has been skillfully condensed and communicated by Julian from his long experience. Counselling sessions with both Julian and another core process psychotherapist nearer home allowed me breakthroughs into real silence. Over the years, I've long suffered quite a lot from depression and anxiety, also risk factors, particularly more recently. Physical body-based therapies such as craniosacral therapy sessions, along with some acupuncture, really improve the symptoms. Anything body or touch-based and relaxing seemed excellent. Other keys, I believe, are to be very determined, persistently positive and proactive about recovery. Understanding the condition more, regularly doing physical-based therapies, especially gentle touch, learning to relax and let go, and crucially distracting or refocusing the mind away from perceived threats and negativity. Neuroplasticity, or rewiring your nervous system towards positive, absorbing experiences, is at the heart of full recovery. I like immersing myself in nature, especially within forests, among trees or water. Living in the present through mainly bodily awareness and sensations instead of overthinking is important too. Just distracting and calming the mind towards the body and away from the stresses of modern life and living more simply and freely really helps too. Connecting socially with positive and inspiring people within the support network is especially important, as is having some hope. Learning to use the power of the mind to heal and refocus away from tinnitus helps too. There may possibly be placebo effects going on with certain methods or practices, but these should not be dismissed if real recovery is made, and serves to remind ourselves of the huge power of the mind and our ability to recover from trauma. I believe tinnitus is a temporary condition that may just be perpetuated by bad habits and difficult environments. Best of luck to everyone in relief from your symptoms. Kind regards, John.